I'm so unbelievably bloated. Here's the thing about me, right? I don't like doing cardio that much, and it's like I know you have to do cardio because, like, you know, cardiovascular system or whatever that thing's called. But like I'll do cardio, and I want to stay like somewhat lean, so like, you know, cardio is a good idea. I'll do like, I don't know, 30 minutes cardio, right? And then I'll come home, and that 30 minutes of cardio boosts my appetite into like a 4,000 calorie surplus. It is the worst thing that I cannot break. I just get starving after cardio, and then I just binge. Surprisingly enough, I did do cardio today. You know, that's a very rare occurrence for me. It's usually I never do cardio and just make up lies or excuses, or just, I don't know, just skip it and like sweep it under the rug. But I actually biked outside today, and it was great. That's the only cardio I like. If it's hot out, you will never catch me doing cardio in a gym. It will always be outside, okay? I don't care. I would rather like run outside. Well, I don't run. I would rather do cardio outside, whether it's like biking or kayaking, whatever, even if it's like 90 out, compared to like in a gym when it's like AC and everything. I can't do a treadmill, dude. Honestly, it feels like I'm in a jail cell. So I'm incredibly bloated right now because of doing cardio. Not really sure why, but I don't know. I just get out of hand. I ate a pound of ground beef. That's like 860 calories, 40 calories, something like that. And then I immediately had some chips with it. And I almost talked myself into doing a protein drink too, which is like another like 300 calories. My meal was like breaching toward like 1,500 calories in one meal. That's... I'm not kidding. That's getting dangerous. That's getting like heart damage close, all right? But nevertheless, as always, it's an arm day today, okay? So far, I don't know what for arm day. Kind of just digesting right now for a little bit. Gonna charge up my phone and then head over to the gym, because if my phone dies and, you know, no music, no whatever, it's kind of like, all right, it's almost like depressing, to be honest. Like, you know, when I got cheated on in a relationship, it was great. You know, I could just go in there, I could just stare in the mirror and just like wait for my next set to queue up, whatever. And I was living life, dude. Like, I didn't need music. You know what? I kind of want to get cheated on again. If you have any recommendations on how to do that, drop them below. Because I need some motivation again. I'm motivated, but I need like motivation where it's like, okay, I'm locked in to be the next Mr. Olympia. I'm not kidding. I was unbelievably locked in when I was cheated on. It was unreal. All right, I got carried away. I'm not gonna lie. That is a very questionable time to go work out. I ended up going business casual today just because I was like, you know what? Why don't I dress up a little bit for today's forearm day? 2 a.m. in the gym, and I wish I could say that I just woke up for the gym and I was like super locked in, but actually I was just being a degenerate all night, and then now here we are at the gym, because it's like, you know what? Let me cleanse what I've done from that, because in reality I just sat at my computer desk and rotted. Not a great strategy at all. All right, take two. My phone, for whatever reason, I have been using the same microphone for 2 years, and my phone today goes, oh, your phone doesn't support this device. Like, come on. My phone is literally trying to stop me from making videos. Are they that bad? Is this a sign? I don't think so. I hope not. Anyways, it's about 2:30 a.m. No one should be in the gym this early in the day. You should be sleeping. But if you're a degenerate or have schizophrenia, why don't you come join me at 2 a.m. in the gym? Sounds great. Here's something that is just a fact, not an opinion. After 1 a.m. in the gym, if you're showing up at that time and past, music is no longer an option. It's like I'm not even in the mood to listen to music. I want to hear the ambient fan noise and my grunts of agony and despair. So if I had to guess, I would say I have not hit forearms in probably like 2 months. Rough estimate. It might even be 3 months. Forearms is one of those is one of those exercises. Nope. Muscles. That's like, it's like abs. It's like you use it every day, kind of. So it's like, do I have to train them? The answer is yes. But like in my brain, when I'm coping with the fact that I have, tiny little chicken forearms, I'm always like, you know what? I'll just use them by hitting back day. And that is why I remain small. That is the second set completed. I'm feeling terrible, kind of. You know what? I'm actually not. I'm not feeling bad for once, even though it's like 2:40 a.m. Is the secret to lifting late at night, doing cardio before your lift? Have I just found a new meta for the gym? Hopefully not, because I don't love doing cardio, and I really don't want to be forced to perform better in the gym. I think that's kind of backwards, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're supposed to skip cardio forever and then lift heavy weights. I think that's the method to thriving in life. It is approaching 3 a.m. in the gym. I'm definitely not proud. I told myself I was gonna fix my sleep schedule this week, and then somehow accidentally just like spawned in the gym at 3 a.m. I don't know how it happened. I don't have an excuse for it. I don't even know how I got here. I think I like zoned out on the drive over. But hey, I mean, here we are. I guess we'll fix the sleep next week, or maybe the week after that. Why don't we call it safe? In 4 weeks, we'll fix it. All right, I'm done sitting on my knees. Oh. All right, energy level is critically low. This is our second forearm exercise for our forearms. I'm not even thinking correctly. But anyways, some wrist curls. Alright, energy level is critically low. The forearms are kind of locking up. That's a good thing. And I need to start my next set because I am actually fading very fast. I mean, at this rate, I should just start blasting gear. I just had to expose myself. I felt like it. I don't know, it's something in the air. I was like, you know what? Let me just show them the hairline. They deserve to see it. Actually, should have probably done a jump scare warning, but it kind of just is like a telltale sign that I should just start hopping on like loads of gear, like blasting. More plates, more dates. The guy that's got the crazy delts, he said you only have so many blasts in your life. So maybe I've got like 3 in the tank. I probably should do one now while I'm 22. Then we'll pick it up again at like 26. And then the third one at like 62. Not a bad strat, but as you can see, the hair is just crumbling. Shout out to my dad's genetics. He also went bald. That's my destiny. Okay, I'm out. Oh my gosh. That is the 3 a.m. forearm day completed. My mind's like fully blank, so there is a third forearm exercise that I do usually, but I can't think of it right now. My brain functionality is at like 2%. And I don't know. That's the 2 core ones I do for forearm day. The third one, when I wake up tomorrow, I'll probably know what it is. But as of right now, I don't even know if I know the way home back to my house. So I might be cooked. All right, check this out. 2:55 a.m. confirming my forearm day, and hold on, it's getting a little bit black. Who is out here really doing this, bro? Like, who is out here writing a title? You probably thought the title was clickbait. Who is out here writing a title that says hitting forearms at 3 a.m. and then actually going and doing it? That is subscribe worthy. I know it's corny to ask for subscribers, but you know what? There might be a time, probably very soon, where I'm no longer able to make videos because I lack of sleep and my body is just going to disintegrate in front of my eyes. Like, I'm going to show up on one of these videos one day and I'm just going to be like 105 pounds at 5'6". I'm going to shrink in height. I'm going to lose all my muscle mass. Sleep, they said, is like such a big way to build test and like gain muscle, and it's like maybe I can just bridge the gap of like no sleep with a whole lot of TRT, hopefully. Struggling to find a TRT plug though. If you know anybody, let me know in the comments below.
Subscribe to MickWiddd. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button right here. It takes 1 click, it's so easy.